is indeed an honor to get to be that little something special, to love them, guide them. And this is where our sessions on parenting are of immense help. The open forums that followed post these sessions were a huge eye-opener. They were an excellent recap. So आज दा साडा 5th open forum of our part 16 series is based on our last session, which was held on the 25th of Feb. So ज़्यादा समय ना लेंदे हुए, let's get straight started. Over to you, Bhua Ji.
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. My humble request, please put on your cameras. It's my humble request to all of you. Please put on your cameras. So, जरा भी ऐसी session लेता है, तो ये सोच के चलो, it took us nearly about 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks. क्योंकि parenting is something which is very, very important, is the need of the hour. आज बच्चा नु संभालना is not easy. ਜਦੋਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਸੰਭਾਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹੀ ਬਲੇਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ, ਬੱਚੇ ਬੜੇ ਔਖੇ ਸੰਭਾਲਣਾ, ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਨਾ. ਕਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਂਕ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਲਤੀ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ. That is why we say children are never at fault. Never at fault. The fault lies in the parenting. ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੋਈ ਹੋ. We have to go into those areas. So ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਇਸ ਸੈਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ 3 ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਵਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ. The 4 styles of parenting. 4 styles. The 4 styles which ਕੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ? Permissive, authoritative, neglectful and authoritarian. ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਸੀ authoritative. That was the 4 types. Then there were the 10 styles. अलग-अलग parenting ਅਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ. ਹੁਣ 10 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ Montessori, Lighthouse, Scaffold. They were all the positive. ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ skills. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ complete ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ. We have done the 4 A's also, the absconding parents. We have also done the missing parents. We have also done the alcoholic parents. ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ. There are 4 of them we had done. Now we are coming today to the skills. So there is a difference between types, styles and skills. गलतियां हो गई, गलतियां बहुत हो गई. सानू नहीं पता सी, अनजान सा. But ਹੁਣ ਵੀ time है कि ਅਸੀਂ अपनी parenting ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ skills incult करिए. Let's bring the skills into us so that ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ parenting ठीक करिए. For example, आज ਅਸੀਂ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਹੋ ਗਏ, we are now grandparents. अगर आज भी मैं अपनी parenting skill ठीक करा, I can understand where I went wrong, or I will not allow my grandchildren to go into the wrong course. I can help my children. So it is never too late. You are a grandmother, or you are a nanny, or you are a mother, or you are going to be a mother. These sessions are very, very important for all of us. So today we're going to do all these skills. So I think, Arvinda, you should take over the questions.
Ji, Bhua Ji, do you want me to ask the questions?
The question which you sent, no?
Ji. Will you read out, Bhua Ji, or do you want me to read out the situation?
No, you read out. You read out.
The situations?
Ji.
ठीक है. Okay. So we will give you a situation and Bhua Ji will ask you a question based on the situation. So just a recap on our entire parenting sessions. So पहली situation है, imagine you, due to lack of knowledge or parenting skills, we may not have been the best of parents because साडे को ता उस skill set नहीं सी. But now, post these 5 sessions, we are armed with parenting skill sets. So the question, Bhua Ji, is, you can ask the participants, can you name a few of the skill sets?
So that means now this situation is thrown to you. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ 0, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸੈਸ਼ਨਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ. Now we have all the skills that we can use for further parenting. So now, can anyone tell some of the skills which we can use while parenting? the skills that we can use while parenting. You can put it in the chat box if you want, or if anyone has, raise your hand. Give any of the parenting skill. Any.
Love and affection.
Yes.
Love and affection, stress, managing your stress levels so that it doesn't affect your kids.
Okay, yes, very good. So love and affection, managing your own skill, stress management, very, very important.
Yeah.
Today the world is in stress. Pura stress which hai. Agar asi aap hi stress which ha, so how will we help our children? How will we help our children? So to help the children to do a good parenting, pehle apne stress khatam karo. Then another comes ki you have to have good relationship. Good relationship. इधर ते लड़ाइयां ही झगड़े, दरानियां जेठानियां नूआं परजाइयां सारे जगह ते लड़ाई की सिखावांगे ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ? What are we going to teach them? Husband, wife, children and the children, my parents, all are in that fight. The relationships are very raw. So we want that the parents them should have a very good relationship. So देखो फिर दोबारा parents ऊपर ही आंदा है. So love and affection, stress management, relationship skill. Please, a humble request. Build up your relationship in your family with your friends. Jin bacche dekhden ohi bacche karange. Don't let this area of yours be wounded. क्योंकि जदों ਅਸੀਂ parents ही खुद एक गलत रिश्ते ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, fights are going on, and a wrong relationship means a healthy relationship. Maybe ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ absconding parents ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ there is a little affair going out. Areas are going to be wounded, and if they are wounded, the parents are not going to do good parenting. Children are going to be affected very badly. So relationship skills, then they have to educate. Aaj assi ki kar rahe hain? What are we doing on the platform? We are actually educating each other. We are sharing. We are bringing up. Ajkal the time de vich bachchan nu palna kinch karna hai, parenting kinch karni hai. So we are learning. So educate and learn. Then you have to also have the behavior management. What is the behavior management? Is that the discipline. If you want to bring discipline in the house, the behavior management is very, very important. Then we also have listening power. This is a very good skill. Many other webinars, please learn to listen to the children. Be good listeners. Agar we parents only want to talk, we don't want to listen. So what will happen? We will never be able to listen to our children. So this is a very beautiful skill. And someone has put in appreciation. Yes, learn to appreciate. Learn to appreciate. बच्चे दी छोटी-छोटी जरिया गल्लां होंदे ना, उसनू असी लोग appreciate करना है. We have to learn to appreciate the children. बेशक it is a small thing. Even अगर बच्चे ने ठीक नहीं भी कीता, उसमें अगर खाली 60 marks में मिले, doesn't matter. Very good. Next time we'll get more than 60. So bring in the appreciation. So there are many of these skills which we can utilize, which we have learned in this parenting sessions. Hanji, the next question.
Ji, we have another situation. Imagine both the parents, they hold high profile jobs and they have deadlines to meet, they have targets to fulfill, and both the parents bring their work home. And as a result, parenting is put on a back burner. So in such a situation, which skill set, according to you, is lacking in the parents, and what is the repercussion on the children?
Anji, dasso bachche log, dasso. Any idea?
Time management? Can it be time management? Time management?
Time management. That means they have to have a time management. Very good.
Yes.
So that means they are lacking in time management. Anyone else? Anyone else? Communications, very good. Communication, very good. Next. What are the skills? What is lacking? जिन्ना मापियों को टाइम नहीं हैगा कार आके और बच्चियां दू देखना, they do not understand the priority of their life, or they bring all the work at home. You can understand love and affection does not exist. There's no caring for the children. No caring for the children. So that is lacking in them. Lacking in them is also stress management. Agar aaj another stress management theek hoya hunda na, they would never have brought it home. And if they would have understood relationship, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦਾ ਘਾਟਾ ਹੈਗਾ. Very sorry to say, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦਾ ਘਾਟਾ ਹੈ. ਅਗਰ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ relationship ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾ ਸਕਦੇ, they cannot make a communication with the skill, they can have love and affection for the skill, then what will they have for the other people? No. ਆਪਣੇ relationship ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਣੇ in-laws ਪੇਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸਹੁਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਨਕੇ ਦਾਦਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਣੇ friends ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹੜਾ relationship ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ? To think first about the child, the priority of the child, they have to have the love and affection. And if they have the love and affection, they will definitely have the stress management. And if they have the stress management, they will definitely bring in relationship. You have to build in the communication with your children. So it says that this is lacking in the children. All these things are lacking in the children, in the parents. And if it is lacking in the parents, so what happens to the children? What is the result? Jadu parents are parenting the children with all these minuses, you will see the children are going to retaliate. They're going to bounce back to you. They're not going to be in discipline. They will never be in discipline. Third thing, you will see that these children are not going to be very obedient to the parents. Children have their own priority. Children and the parents have their own priority. Children are going to bring up their own priority. There's going to be clashes. Because parents, now what is the reason why this is happening? Because both the parents have no priority. Or the children, they have no love for them, no stress management, no time management, nothing. Because for the children, their priority is work. Priority is money. So when only money is there, so you can imagine the wounded area. The parents are only running after work and money. Why are they running after work and money? Because they are insecure. Why are they insecure? Because they're parenting what they have seen. देखोगे बड़े पेरेंट्स देखते हैं जी साडे वड्डे सन उन्होंने हिंज कीता सी इतना नहीं सी ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਕਮਾ ਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ we have to do something and all we have seen those old days and all so the people start running. This is a rat race. In that process they forgo the children. So wounded areas are starting from our parents. It has come to us. And today our children are being wounded. They are being wounded. Kal ei bacche jere honge, they will have no good relationship. Because mothers, the love and compassion, affection is not going to be there. That means that area is wounded. That area wounded, the matlab hai ki there is no, they're not going to receive, because mother's area means receiving power, the yin, receiving power. Oh, jadu nahi hai. That means the children in life, what is the result going to be? Outcome? These children are not going to have good relationship. Let it be with their partners. Let it be where they're going to work. They will have no good relationship. And if the father is only running after money, 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 and does not give his time, that father's area is also wounded. Why? Because the father ka jo protection, jo alertness, the children's security, that power is not there. Father is a yang. That is a male energy of projection. So when the children have not got that from the wounded area of the father, फिर ये बच्चे कभी प्रोजेक्ट नहीं कर सकते. In life they will बड़ियां चीज़ां करेंगे वो करेंगे जी पता नहीं क्यों सी कर रहे हैं, but why we are not being successful? They'll become insecure. They will not be able to take a proper decision. Proper decision, लाते लवन के decision, but proper decisions नहीं ला पाएंगे. So this is the result. If parents and all just go for work, come back with all the housework and forget the children. We call them as parents, we put them under the style of neglective parents. But never too late. Never too late. Agar maapiyon ne cheez da pata lage, anyone who comes to know about this now, be in the platform or anywhere, wherever this is going to be viral, jina parents nu pata lag jaye ki aaj assi khali kaam karen, there's always a chance for you to take a U-turn. Take a U-turn. You yourself are a lovable being. Man tu jot swarup hai. The jot ki is love. Already ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ hai. You just have to bring in the flow of love and care for your children and the game starts. Once it starts, you can see how the thing starts changing. The relationship starts changing. Children are going to come forward to you. You will mellow down. So it is never too late. Whoever has given too much of priority to the workplaces and bringing all the, please take a U-turn. It's a warning for you. Your children are going to go haywire. They are definitely going to go haywire. What have we come for? Bacche paida kyun kite? Why have we got it? Don't we have the responsibility to give them a good parenting at least? So if anyone wants to put an input, please put it. Hanji, Arvinder.
Ji. So we have a third situation. We have a couple of situations. After we are done with the situations, we will throw open the questions to the participants. If you have any queries, you're most welcome. So the third situation is the mother has strained relationships with her in-laws. Father does not get along with the extended family. And the parents, they do not interact with anybody other than among themselves, family members only. So what is the skill set that the parents need to adopt and how?
So can put into the chat box, which are the skills that you can now adopt? Put into the chat box. So no relationships are there. No love relations are there with any of the extended family, with in-laws. I'm sorry to say, but this is a kar kardiyan kaaniyan han. So managing relations, yes, managing the relation. This is one of the skill. Behavior management, very good. So behavior management, relationship skill, then stress management. When you have all this, you have to first start with love and affection. Love and affection. Jab tak love and affection nahi aayega tuhade kol, how will you make the relationship? How will you make the relationship? You have to create. That thing is already inside. You have to just trigger it. Nothing else. You have to just trigger the love and affection. Or to say trigger tad karoge, jadu sanu aaj pata lage, we are all in a soup. And sanu pata lage, we are all in a soup. Why? Kyunki sare loka di nahi ban rahi, sohriyan naal nahi bandi pegi. Husband di nahi bandi pe kisi extended family. Khali main aur hamare do bacche. Bas isi vich hi rahegi. So no good relationship. What are we telling? We're damaging our children. So when we're damaging our children, so what is the skill to be used? We have to use love and affection. Jab tak assi love and affection nahi leke aavange, tab tak assi kisi tarah relationship theek nahi kar sakte. So what are we? We are mana tu jot swarup hai. You are love and compassion. Teri identity yahi hegi hai. भूल चुके हैं क्योंकि नफरतां bitterness इतनी आ चुकी है किसी भूल चुके हैं. But now is alarming. Our children's future is standing on our parenting. और अगर सारे parenting which नहीं है, become selfish. At least for your children, become selfish. कि अपने बच्चों वास्ते उन्हें good parenting देने वास्ते उन्हें the future secure करने वास्ते at least ignite that love in yourself. Remember that you are actually love. Learn what I have done in all the classes. Naam Simran. Jitne bhi tuade rishte han. Please learn to forgive, forget, non-judgmental, non-blaming, total surrender. Because this is your identity. Agar tusi ye cheez nu pakad leta, you will be able to manage your stress management, your time management, all your relationships will become beautiful, beautiful. Your life skills will become beautiful. Why? Because you have educated yourself now. You have educated yourself. How? We've educated. Our guru is educating us every day, every in and out, he's educating us. And what does he say? What is the logo? Aap sware, main mile sukh hoye, Farida jetu, mera hoye re, sab jagat tera. This is the logo. Learn to take the tools. We call the Naam Simran as the tools he has given us. Please take those tools, use it, ignite that love and affection inside you. And once that is ignited, your relationships will become beautiful. So that means relationship skill becomes very good. You are educating yourself, your stress management is going, and then you will see your behavior management, your discipline in the family, it becomes beautiful. So don't be scared. It is never too late. It's never too late. So adopt these things. Please, please adopt. Jin tuade rishte theek hunde jange means the wounded areas are being healed. When the wounded areas are being healed, the children are being healed. We are being healed. Our children are being healed. So where does the story start? From parenting, from the parents. Hanji, the next.
Hanji. Next situation, sade sab nal badi bar vaparti hai घटना. Imagine a child, be it any age, he comes to you with a question, and you are clueless not only about the answer, but the question itself. Tanu samajh nahi ho puch ki rahe hain, to tusi jawab ki doge. So which skill set you need to learn as a parent to handle such a situation in the child, and why is it so important to develop that skill set?
See, sab to vadiya. Yes, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Jitne vadde se buzurg ho jaiye, learn to educate. Education needs very bad. Education doesn't mean doing geography and history. This is educating. We are educating and bringing ourselves to the level of our children to understand their mind, to understand where the world is standing, to understand where the world is going. So education is most important. Don't be shy. Take help. Go find out. Ajkal assi ki keh rahe hain? Bacche sanu kol puch den. Aj bani de arth puch den. Assi aap hi na educate hoiye te bacche nu ki samjhaiye? So we say educate yourself. There are many parents who say, "Okay, you're taking a seminar. Please keep the children. Yes, they'll come for a workshop. They'll come. They need it. They need it." So we say, no, they don't need it. It is you parents who need it. It is parents who need it. Just don't come and throw the children into these groups and all and say, handle the children because the children need it. No, it is the parents who need it. So this education is very, very important. That is why the session which we are having is very important. Don't overlook it. Don't take it as a joke. Be very serious. They are going to get you so many tools of how to handle children in your life. Hanji.
Hanji. Now imagine a child who has performed very well in his academics. Sari umar unhe bahut hi acha kita hai. Now there's a very important situation in his life. There's an entrance exam, a very prestigious entrance exam. And he fails to qualify for that entrance exam and he goes into depression. Now in such a scenario, which skill set you as a parent would use to counsel such a child who has gone into depression because he has academically not risen well? Hanji.
Very good. This is actually the thing which, we need of the hour. This is all the need of the hour. Can anyone give me an answer? Can anyone give me the answer? What are the skills needed? Failures are stepping stones to success. Yes, very good. But how do we educate ourselves? How do we get the skill? Love and affection, very good. Giving them confidence, very good. That means we are educating ourselves. Aaj assi te baith ke ki kar rahe hain, educate kar sa rahe na. After the Zoom, you'll become watchful. You'll also see, oh, what are we seeing? What are the children doing? Now you will start connecting because we have educated ourselves. When you have educated yourself, then the skill that comes is life skill. It's a life skill because life skill comes under what? Ki jadoo bhi bachche are failing, we always give them the positive side. We always bring them a silver line. We always tell them that these are the stepping stones. As Ujjar has said, it's just like a stepping stone, making them face the difficulties, being friendly with them. Behavior management. That means that if the child has failed and if the child has not done well, please bring in your love and your affection. Make them feel that they are wanted. No putting words of no. Bring in those consequences of the child and tell them that you are capable. Yes, very good, Jujar. It is no taunts. This is what we do. Often all we keep on taunting. Stop all these things. Jadoo bachcha isme ja rahe hai, you should be educated that this child, if not handled well, all will be in a soup. So we bring in the education, we bring in the life skills, we bring in the behavior management, we bring in love and affection. No taunting, no backbiting, and make them feel that they are wanted. Because this is a place where children will get into depression and suicidal. Sorry to say, just 2 days back, we got a suicidal case of a 12th. She hung herself. It's still going on. But I will inform you people that please, for heaven's sake, do not be harsh with your children. Don't be harsh. They have done wrong. They have not succeeded. Tell them, no problem, no stress. We are always there with you. This is a stepping stone. We are going to learn much better. Maybe this is not for us. Something good is in store for us. Be very encouraging with them. Do not taunt. Use all these techniques, but if you really want these children, because this is the need of the hours. Board exams are on the head. Many mishappenings are taking place. Hanji.
Ji. Now, parents are so caught up in their own household chores. Either we are trying to manage our finances or maintaining a work balance force between us, or we are busy playing the perfect corporate person or busy playing Mother Teresa. We don't give time to ourselves. We ignore ourselves and we take pride in it. So which important skill set are we ignoring? And why is it so absolutely necessary to develop that skill set in addition to playing all these roles that we are playing?
Hanji, come on, give your input. Mama te assi kuch kita hai bachche. We have done, this is reality of life. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਘਰ ਗ੍ਰਸਤੀ ਤੱਕਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਛੱਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੱਕਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ। A grade daughter-in-law, B grade daughter-in-law, C grade, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹੀ ਕੁਛ ਹੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਔਰ ਇਹੀ ਕੁਛ ਹੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਪੀਸਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। And who got into this thing? Who got burnt? Our children got burnt into this. They were seeing all this. They were not able to project their own things. They are seeing कि सारियां ਨੂੰ खुश करो और उस खुशी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ we lost ourselves. So what are the skills that we have to do? What are the skills that we need now? What are the skills? Life skills. देखो, education and learning तो has to be every time because we are learning and educating ourselves. So life skills. Zindagi de tat nu dekho, what's there in life? What's the reality of life? What are the ups and downs of life? The parents must know that everything is important in its own place. Everything is important. House managing is also important. Relationship is also very important. But children are very important. Parents must know that children are going to watch us. They are going to watch us. They will do exactly what we are going to do. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਲੋਕ ਬਾਹਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣਗੇ. What are children doing nowadays? उसने मेरे को बोला भाई उसको नाराज थोड़ी कर सकता हूँ, इसको नाराज थोड़ी कर सकता हूँ, उसने मेरे को बुलाया तो मेरे को तो जाना पड़ेगा. What we are doing, they are doing it in a different way. So educate yourself, bring in the life skills. Obstacles are going to come for the children. Please give time to your children. Give love and compassion to your children. Your stress in the house, jitna bhi thoda stress hai with the relationship, children are going to carry it. Children are going to carry it. Then, the foremost and the most important, when doing your responsibility of the house, this is also a skill. Learn it. Please learn it. When you are taking the responsibility of your house, your in-laws, extended family, try never to go outside your comfort zones. We are always going outside our comfort zone. When we go outside our comfort zone, expectation arise. मैं इतना कीता, इन्होंने क्या कीता, उतना करो जितनी तुम्हारी responsibility है. When you go outside your comfort zone, expectations come, and when expectations come, that means तुम्हारे अंदर इतनी expectations आएंगे कि मैं इतना कीता थे, they should do this much. At least man praise they कर, man कुछ दे दा man, but they have not given me. What have been stress? Stress आ गया. जब stress आ गया, then you can imagine the whole thing, how it affects the children. Responsibilities है, very good, you must do it, that's your, but in your comfort zone. क्यों? वे आए हो अपने घर दे विच, husband wife बने हो, it is your duty towards you both. Another thing, to your house, you have to look after house, you have to look after the children, you have to look after the extended family, that's your responsibility. But not this कि मैं आज उसे 2 सब्जियां बनाई तो मैं 4 बना के दिखा सा, आज उसके पैर कुटे तो मैं 10 सिर कुटांगा. Please stop it. No comparison. Whatever is in your zone, in your comfort zone, do it. That's your responsibility, and do it from the heart. Do it from the heart. Yes, selflessly do it. That is your responsibility. Not to get A grade and B grade. Just be careful, the children are watching. This is also a style. This is also a way, a skill of parenting. This is one of the very important skills. So please do not overlook your children. They are very, very important. As they will grow, you will come to realize how much of harm you have done to those children. They are very, very important for you. Hanji.
Hanji, Bhua Ji. We are so consumed and attached in our various roles as a daughter, as a wife, as a mother, as a son, as a husband, that we have very little or sometimes no time at all for ourselves. No me time, quality time for ourselves. We think it's a crime to spend time on ourselves. So as a result, natija kya hota hai? We are always frustrated. We are always unhappy. We are always irritated. Koi kuch puche ta si khaan lo pehne hai. So how can we learn to love ourselves, and why should we nurture that child in us? Why is it so important to keep the child in us alive, and how can we go about doing this? Hanji.
See, throughout life, ਜਦੋਂ ਵਿਆਹ ਆ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਾਪਿਓ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਬੱਚੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਉਹ ਘਰ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਦੀ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ how you have to be happy. When people are happy, then you will be happy. That means my happiness depends on the people. Throughout life, we have been just making people happy, happy, happy. So the child in us, which wanted to bloom, wanted to be a very creative, that things we never allowed. Asi allow hi nahi kita. We'll never learn to live for ourselves. Asi nahi sikhya. Asi logan vaste hi jinde rahe hain. We've always been living for other people. Now, many times people misunderstand this. Okay. When we say, yes, how to live for yourself, how to do the parenting of the child, oh, we will learn to live for us and we have to love ourselves. Let's go to the parlor. Let's go for a movie. Let's go for a holiday. Let's go to the pub. We have to learn to live for ourselves. I'm sorry, the children have taken it a negative way. Now, the positive way is what? When you are parenting your own child inside, that means you are loving the person. You're loving whom? Yourself. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਰੋਲ ਕੀ ਹੈ? What is your role? ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੂਲ ਕੀ ਹੈ? ਤੁਹਾਡਾ self ਕੀ ਹੈ? ਮੇਰਾ self, ਮੇਰਾ ਮੂਲ, ਮੇਰਾ root is what? ਮਨ, ਤੂੰ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਣ, full of positive energy, love and affection. So I had to love myself. मेरा वो जरा self से नहीं, मेरी identity. I had to love that, and parenting करने से I have to always be giving, always be a giver. And as am I going to be a giver and a comfortable person, and all these trainings when come, बच्चे तुसी किसी field ਵਿੱਚ भी चले जाओगे, you will always be a winner. Always be a winner. ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ. आज अगर ਅਸੀਂ लोग are learning to live for ourselves, today we say, okay, we want to live for ourselves and we want to live for ourselves. This is the English word we're using, self. That means mere andar de vaste I want to do my parenting. So I am igniting, you can say, I am triggering all those beautiful qualities in me. I'm abiding with all those qualities in me. Ki avastha ban jayegi sadi? Sadi avastha is going to be so beautiful. Let the extended family come. Let the husband, wife come. Let the children come. Let anyone come. You will be in Chardikla, I'm telling you. You will be in Chardikla. You will never go outside your comfort zone. You know where these all type of education comes automatically to you when you are parenting the child inside you, when you are learning to love yourself. When you learn to love yourself and you're parenting that child in you, then automatically when you reach to the Chardikla, then all the relationships are A1. There will be no B and C, all A1. Let it be husband, wife, let it be in-laws, let it be the children, let it be your friend, let it be your colleague, any field. You will always be a winner, always be a winner. So never too late. Today, now, all of us are learning. Aren't we learning in the JJ? You see all the why? We want to be of some use. We want to come and help the mankind. That is our flowering. That is how we are growing. We want to be useful. So when we are growing, our body is becoming so strong. पहले ਅਸੀਂ 2 ਘੰਟੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੁੱਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ 5 ਘੰਟੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੁੱਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਇੱਕਦਮ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ. Why? Because that inner child, we are doing what we want to do. There was a time when people wanted to do jobs with education. No, not allowed to do a job. I was not allowed. Today, this is also a job we are doing. Whatever we are doing in the JJ, this is all the jobs that we are doing. But you've seen the energy. You've seen the strength that is bringing into us. You've seen how much we are learning. Do you have time for anyone? No. People will run after you for time. Do you have any time for us? That's the beauty, because now you are learning to live for yourself. But that doesn't mean that you forget the responsibility of the house. No. Responsibility is there, but is always in your comfort zone. You don't go outside your comfort. That is automatically don't go. People will not allow you to also go outside your comfort zone, because this is, you have a lot of work. Please, utna hi karo jitna kar sakte ho. We are there. You see how the universe works with you. Anji.
Ji. So with these situations, we have basically covered and wrapped up our entire session on parenting. So we have a hand raise in spite of this, so we will address that. Ji Surjit ji. Hanji. Sawal rakho ji.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ, ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ।
ਮੇਰਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਅਜੀਬ ਹੈ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਉਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਦੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਹਿੰਮਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜਦ ਸਾਡੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਮਤਲਬ I was married 35 years back, ਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੋ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਕਹਿਣਗੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ। ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਹੀ ਵਸਣ, ਤੇ ਵੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਹੀ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਕਰਨ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, 4 ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ, ਮਾਂ-ਬਾਪ ਨੈਚੁਰਲੀ ਉਹ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬੱਚੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਘਰ ਵਸਾਣ, ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਖੈਰ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਇਹੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ 2 ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਤੇ 2 ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੇ 2 ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਜਿਹਦੀਆਂ 2 ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੈ 2 ਬੇਟੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ, ਬੇਟੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਡਾ। ਜਿੱਥੇ ਇੱਕ ਕੁੜੀ ਇੱਕ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੜਕੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਬਸ, ਤੇਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ, ਤੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਜੋ ਸੋਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਜਾਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਹੇਜ ਆਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਰਾਈਟ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਮਾਪਿਓ, ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਲੇਟੈਸਟ ਇੱਕ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਲਿਆ, ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਜੋ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੂੰ ਕਰ, ਤੂੰ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਕਰ, ਤੂੰ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਕਿਉਂ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ, ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਕੁੜੀ ਤਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੁਝ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਸਕਨੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬੈਠ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਾਉਂਸਲਿੰਗਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤੇ ਅਗਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਅਗਲੇ 10-20 ਸਾਲ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੁਝ ਚੇਂਜ ਆਏ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਬੇਸਿਕ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਲੜਕੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ, ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਬਿਹਾਈਂਡ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਫੋਰਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਨਹੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿੱਥਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਹੋਣਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਦੇ ਡੋਂਟ ਵਾਂਟ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਲੜਕੀ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਹੋਏ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਾਏ, ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਮਝ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੀ ਬੋਲਾਂਗੀ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ।
ਕਿਉਂ ਹੈ?
See, I'll tell you, there are different type. Is individual. ਕੋਈ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਐਸੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਦੀਆਂ ਨਾ, ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਟੂਡੇ ਦੇ ਚਿਲਡਰਨ, ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਦੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਈਡੈਂਟੀਟੀ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੜਾਇਆ ਲਿਖਾਇਆ, ਆਪਣੇ ਪੈਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਹੋ, ਆਪਣੀ ਆਈਡੈਂਟੀਟੀ ਹੈ, ਜੌਬਸ ਕਰੋ, ਕੱਲ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੋ ਵੀ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਨਾ, you have your own identity to fall back on, ਔਰ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਾਂ। There are these parents, how they are damaging the children. This is what the parents are doing. There are some parents ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਜੀ ਬਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਰ ਗਏ, ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਰਹੋ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਦਾ ਹੈ। That is why laws have started that both the boys and girls are inheriting the parents' properties and money. That is why the law has been made. Now, again ਝਗੜਾ, ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਝਗੜਾ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਝਗੜਾ, ਝਗੜਾ ਤੇ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਤਰਫੇ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦਾ 50-50 ਹੈ, ਅੱਜ 50-50 ਬਣਾਉਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਟੁਡੇ where has our society gone? Where is our society gone? ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ 50 ਤੇ ਮਿਲ ਹੀ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਉਹ ਤੇ ਵੈਸੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਹਾਵੀ, I am to getting so much, I am to doing this much. ਅਗਰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ can get 50% of what the father want, ਤੇ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਉਸ ਘਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਨਨਾਣਾ 50% ਹੀ ਲੈਣਗੀਆਂ? It is going to go vice versa everywhere. But people have to understand what type of energy are we giving to our children? What type of parenting are we giving to the children? माँ-प्यो ने पूरी उम्र कमाया. Now today the trends are changing. माँ-प्यो ने पूरी उम्र कमाया. कमाया कि कमा के अंदर बैंक पर दे, मेरे बच्चियां वास्ते, मेरे बच्चे, आज मेरे बच्चे मेरे पोतरियां वास्ते, मेरे पोतरियां वास्ते. We will tell the children, the parents today, don't make your children your parasites. Don't make them your parasites. You have earned it, live it, enjoy it. And when you go, give it to the children and go. But ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਹੱਥ ਤੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਹੀ हाथ से दवाड़ के दे देंगे, फिर बाद में रोंदे हैं, हाय हाय करते हैं. No, don't make your children the parasites. Let it be the boy or let it be the girl. They must know what are the reality of life. They will fall, they will get up. So what have we parents become? We have become the bulldozer parents. सारी सफाई की थी, रास्ता सारा सफा करके दे, बच्चे को कोई चोट ना लगे, बच्चा गिरे भी ना. We are those type of parents we have done. बच्चे जब तक गिरनगे वो उठणगे नहीं, जब तक चोटा नहीं खाणगे वो तगड़े नहीं होंगे. ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ बुलडोजर पेरेंटिंग शुरू कर ਦਿੱਤੀ. What have we done? हेलीकॉप्टर पेरेंटिंग हो गई. और अगर आजकल दो सस्सां भी इकट्ठियां हो जावन ना ते गल करन की करना जी, की करिए जी, ये बंद करो ते पर्स खोल के रखो. This is the attitude. So parents have to be very careful. It is for the parents. Do not make your children your parasites. हाँ, बच्चे काम कर दें, आदमी भी, मुंडे भी सारे काम करते हैं. Let them work with you. You should give them the space. Definitely you must give them the space. आजकल दे बच्चे, you have to understand their environment. आजकल the time जेरा है, there's a generation gap है. बच्चे, they all need. Drill the values and let them. But don't let them flaunt with your money. Someone wrote na ATM card. Yes, parents have become the ATM. ये साड़ी अपनी गलती है, ये साड़ी अपनी सोसाइटी है कि which we people have made it ourselves. ਅਸੀਂ खुद ही बना देता है. ये 50-50 तक किसने किया है? आखिर आके लॉ आया है ना. The law is come. Daughter and son are equal to the partner of the parents. Inheritance of the money and the property. बनाया है ना. आजकल बच्चियों ने भी पता कि जावांगे तो प्यो देखो करोड़ा पेन अद्धा तो मिल ही जाती. It's very sad. This is wrong in our parenting. That is why children are getting haywire. Can you do it, Surjit Kaur? Can you do it?
नहीं बुआ जी देखो,
okay, I will not allow. I will take. असि लोग, I just hard on money. ठीक है, बच्चे तुसी भी कमाया, जरूर करो. But everything in a limit, according to we have also earned. We have the right to enjoy that money. You cannot enjoy on our money. You cannot enjoy on our money. असि लोग तो इतना ज़्यादा मोह विच पै चुके हैं कि we want कि जो भी कमाया बैंकों में रख दे, जो मेरे बच्चे वास्ते, मेरे पोतरे वास्ते, मेरे पोतरी, बस यही कुछ पूरी उम्र करते आया. I just recently met a person and he said, पूरी उम्र ऐसी छोटा थोड़ा कमा करके ऐसे रखे अपने बच्चों को पालिया. पर आजकल दे बच्चों की डिमांड है कि ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. They're getting such opportunities and then they'll go haywire, no? Wrong ਰਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਨਾ. Values drill ਕਰੋ and don't let them become a parasite. Be very clear.
नहीं ਭੂਆ ਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹਨੀ ਹਾਂ. ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਕਲੋਜ਼ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਲੜਕੀ ਕੋਲ ਥੋੜਾ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ਲੀ ਵੀਕ ਹੈ, ਸ਼ਾਦੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੋਇਆ. ਹੁਣ ਲੜਕੇ ਕੋਲ ਪੈਸਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੈ, ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਕੋਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੈ. ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਥੋੜਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਏ ਤੇ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਵੀ ਇੱਕਦਮ ਹਾਈਪਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਭਰਾ ਭਰਜਾਈ ਵੀ ਕਿ ਕਿਉਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਏ, ਤੇਰਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਤਾ, ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਕਰ, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਕਰ. ਹੁਣ ਮਾਂ-ਬਾਪ ਵੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ, ਬੇਟੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਾ ਬੇਟੇ ਨੇ ਲਿਖਵਾ ਲਿਆ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਹੀ ਲਿਖ ਦੋ, ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਬੜਾ ਤੰਗ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੀ ਤੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. ਜਾਂ ਐਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕਿ ਲੜਕੀ ਨੇ ਲਵ ਮੈਰਿਜ ਕਰ ਲਈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਦਿੱਕਤ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਡੂ ਨਾਟ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ. ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰੀਏ. ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਅਗਰ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਮਾਪਿਓ ਹੀ ਤੇ ਦਾਜ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਡੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਭੈੜੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਪੈਸਾ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹੈ. ਤੇ
ਇੰਡੀਵਿਜੂਅਲ, ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਇੰਡੀਵਿਜੂਅਲ. ਅਗਰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਕਰੋੜਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਪਿਓ ਖੇਡ ਰਹੇ ਹੋਣ ਔਰ ਬੱਚੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਲੀ ਗਈ ਐਂਡ ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਇਨ ਅ ਵੈਰੀ ਵੈਲ ਸ਼ੇਪ, it is a duty of the parents. It is a duty of the parents. दान पुण्य बाहर करते हो तो उस बच्चे को क्यों ना उठाओ. खाली ये चीज तो थोड़ा सा ध्यान नाल करो ताकि कल उन्होंने आदत ना पै जाए, दवाई नो आदत ना पै. उठाओ, कम दो, कम देके कम करके स्टैंड कराओ. If the
It should
parents
be
are very,
it should be like
of
this,
course,
na,
of
ki,
course,
one
definitely.
should help their girls also, their daughters
Of course,
also.
definitely. अगर ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਧੀਆਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੱਟ ਹੈ and they've gone, ठीक है, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਸੀਬ ਨਾਲ, they are not that rich. Parents are that, they have the right. Parents have the right to rise them up, get them into a proper financial position, koi job, koi aisa kam dilwao, taki they can have their own earning and sustain themselves. You have to be careful ki you should. I to think you should. You should. If you have a lot of money and your child is suffering, I think you should. Anji.
जी, we have another hand raise. सुखप्रीत जी, अपना सवाल रखो जी. हाँ जी.
हेलो, वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। बड़ी मैम,
Anji.
ਮੈਮ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਬੱਚੇ ਦੇ ਕੈਰੀਅਰ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੁਣ +2 ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਬੇਟਾ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਮਤਲਬ ਚੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਟਫ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਭੇਜੀਏ, ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਲਜ ਭੇਜੀਏ। ਔਰ ਬੱਚੇ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਸਰਕਲ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪੌਸ਼ ਏਰੀਆ ਹੈ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ, ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ। ਤੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗਾਈਡ ਕਰੋ। ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਬੱਚੇ ਤੇ ਛੱਡਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਫਿਰ ਖੁਦ ਕੁਛ ਸਰਚ ਕਰੀਏ, ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕਰੀਏ, ਬਹੁਤ
What
ਡਿਫਿਕਲਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ
happens
ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ।
if the child is wanting to go where his friends go? That means intent is different. If the child wants to go where there is a posh area, that means the pichle that their intent is not good. Okay, make it very clear कि this is financial. Posh with jana, where the friends are going to be there, you need money. Without money nahi chalega. Make it very clear, very clear. This is what we can give. If you have to make a career, this is what we can do. कदी ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਖਰਚਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ to send them to very good university because they are very intelligent. तो ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
But first thing, see your finance.
ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਸਕੂਲ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਆ ਬੱਚੇ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਬੈਸਟ, ਆਵਰ ਬੈਸਟ, ਪਰ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ, ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹ ਰਿਹਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ। ਫਿਰ ਇਨ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵੀ ਤੰਗ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ।
Why don't know? Then take him to if you're not able to do, take him down to this career counselors. Take them, they will guide them very well.
ਅੱਛਾ,
At times children don't understand the parents and all. They may think, you know, कि oh पता नहीं माँ प्यो किस वास्ते कह रहे हैं, कोई पैसे पीछे कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने अपनी है कहते ना घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
So they
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
don't understand the parents. Take them to the counselor. Actually, the career counselors are excellent. They will give you so many opportunities. They will give you the name of the universities also. Take them there.
ਅੱਛਾ, ਓਕੇ,
You just have to share a few thousand rupees and they will guide the child.
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਓਕੇ ਮੈਮ, ਓਕੇ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ।
God bless you. Anji
We
Rajwan
have,
Singh.
हाँ जी, we can squeeze in one more hand raise. जी राजवन जी. Unmute करो जी. हाँ जी.
हाँ जी, हाँ अनमोट है। सत श्री अकाल भुआ जी।
सत श्री अकाल बच्चा।
सत श्री अकाल जी।
की गल है?
आवाज आ रही है मेरी भुआ जी?
हाँ जी हाँ जी
हाँ जी
आवाज आई।
हाँ ਉਹ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹਾਂ। ਮੇਰੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਲੜਕੇ ਨੇ, 2 ਲੜਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ, ਉਹਨੇ MBA ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ 2 ਸਾਲ ਉਹਨੇ ਐਡਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਲਿਆ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ। ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਵੀ ਆਏ, ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਅੱਛੇ ਇੰਸਟੀਚਿਊਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਾ। ਤੇ ਐਟ ਹਿਸ 3rd attempt he got a call from Goa Institute of Management.
Okay.
So we got him admitted there. हॉस्टल भी सारा पैसा पूसा पड़ता। फिर दूसरा एक इमीडिएटली कॉल पुणे यूनिवर्सिटी का भी आ गया। दोनों यूनिवर्सिटी अच्छी सी गई। हाँ तो फिर नहीं ऐसी वाले चलो तो हॉस्टल भी रहेगा, थोड़ा दुनियादारी देखेगा। तो चाइल्ड से डिपेंड होता, अगर चाइल्ड कैपेबल है हाँ तो वो फिर वो अपना कैरियर चुन लेगा। फाइनेंस तो आजकल एजुकेशन लोन मिल जाता है, ऐसा कोई गल नहीं है। इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द चाइल्ड। और चाइल्ड में एम्बिशन है सीखना चाहना तो वो डिपेंड। ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੁਝ ਤੇ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਕਰੋ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ।
नहीं देखो लोन ते मिल जाता है, definitely you won't get loan for education, you get the loan and all, but you have to see the capability of the child. If the child is very intelligent, very capable, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਬੱਚੇ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ future ਹੈ, you know all the aspects, then to you go for a loan also. If you have the money, you can shed also. But if you find the capability is not there, and you can find कि भाई किसी और चीज़ों ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸਨੂੰ ਹੈ कि मैं फ्रेंड सर्कल में जाना, जिन्होंने उन्होंने किया कि फ्रेंड सर्कल में जाना, मैं पॉश में जाना, that means somewhere you know उन्होंने सोच is not correct. It's not towards education, it's towards more of that pomp and show. That is where you have to be very careful. Maybe you have the money, but you have to be careful that what are you going to spend
मैं कह
money.
रहा ना भी लड़के ते डिपेंड ਹੁੰਦਾ भी
लड़के तो अंदर अगर वो बच्चा नहीं मानता किसी नो, then you take them to a counselor, because children usually listen to a counselor. Counselors are very good.
जिस तरह ਉਹਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਉਲਟਾ ਇਨਫੈਕਟ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅੱਛੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਮਿਲੇ ਔਰ ਫਿਰ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਗਰ ਚੰਗੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਪੈਕੇਜ ਵੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੌਕਰੀ ਵੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੀ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ। Depends on the child.
Yeah, it depends on the child's capability, no? It is his intelligence, his capability, बच्चे दी सोच, बच्चे दी upbringing. It depends a lot. खाली बच्चे दी intelligence नहीं होता. You have to see even the बच्चे दी केरी parenting हुई है. What type of parenting have you done? जांच के देखो पहले ਅਸੀਂ किस type की parenting कीती है.
मैम मैं जो फेस कर रही ना प्रॉब्लम एक्चुअली वो कि पापा बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट है, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਆਪਸ਼ਨ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਵੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਓ ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਦੇਖੋ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਖਰਾਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਔਰ ਬੱਚੇ 'ਚ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਪੂਰਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਡਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਵੀ, ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਪਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਗਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਪਾਪਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਰਿਐਕਟ ਕਰੇਗੇ। ਉਹ ਇਸ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਡਿਸਟਰਬ ਹੈ, ਔਰ ਉਹਦੀ ਉਹ ਡਿਸਟਰਬੈਂਸ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਡਿਸਟਰਬ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ।
What happened कि बच्चे ने किया कि with my friends, बच्चे ने किया पॉश, ये तो फादर ने किया कि मैं सब कुछ करने को तैयार है बस पैसा खराब ना होवे। He is also right. He's thrown the ball in his court कि भाई तू देख ले पैसा ते है, पैसा खराब नहीं होना चाहिए, ये ना हो कि दोस्ता यारा विच रह जाए या पॉश विच रह। He's thrown everything, so the child is gone confused. वो भी डर गया because the father is a very strong character, so he knows he's got scared. Now because of him you have become stressed. You become stress free. Why? Go take him to the counselor. Best way out. आजकल बच्चियों वास्ते counselors are there. Shed a few thousand rupees and take them to the counselor. Counselor दी गल सुनेंगे. But then your husband also will be at rest कि चलो counselor बोलेंगे पूरा बच्चे ने पूरी counseling करके गया कि मैं केरा subject केरी एरिया केरी यूनिवर्सिटी विच लेना है, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ भी stress free हो गया, father ਦਾ stress free हो गया, वो आप भी stress free हो जाएगा क्योंकि उसमें guidance मिल जाती है।
गाइडेंस हाँ जी थैंक यू मैम।
ठीक है ना? ओके
बहुत डिफिकल्ट।
हाँ जी। So with this we conclude our marathon open forums on parenting, but the onus is on us now. How much of these skill sets we will actually implement to improve our parenting, no matter at what age of life we are in. Let's all do justice to the wealth of knowledge shared selflessly by Bhua Ji only on Jeevan Jaj channel. Gratitude to you, Bhua Ji, and to Jeevan Jaj also. Our next open forum will be on the 31st of March, Veerwar. That will be a general open forum based on any of Bhua Ji's sessions or any questions that you would like to put to Bhua Ji based on our evolution, barring personal questions. For that, we have a one-on-one with our counseling team. So thank you all for joining in. We'll see you all on Thursday, Veerwar. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.